Hi everyone, it's a beautiful sunny day outside and I'm going to be baking a loaf of bread. I had a request from I can't remember her name, but she asked if I could make bread. So I'm making bread. I have 3.5 cups of bread flour here. If you don't have bread flour, you could use regular unbleached flour with a teaspoon of salt. And here I have 1.5 cups of warm water. I put this in the microwave. I use the bottled water because we have well water up here. And baking, when you bake, just doesn't come out right. Anyway, so it's 1.5 cups of warm water around 110, 115 degrees. I have these cups, you can't see the numbers, so I put a little black mark on there. Anyway, what I'm going to do is put a teaspoon of sugar because it helps activate the yeast. A teaspoon of sugar, and
it also helps the medicine go down.
Yeah, that's what Mary Poppins says, right? Okay. And a packet of fast-acting yeast. So what I'm going to do is put it in here and mix it up. Make sure it's really mixed. And then wait about 5 minutes for it to bubble and start activating. I want to take all the yeast off of there. Okay? And so what I have here, I like to sift my flour. It makes it, I guess, lighter. But anyway, it's 3.5 with a teaspoon of salt. You could do this by hand. You don't have to put it in the machine. I do it by hand sometimes when I don't feel like lugging out this big old machine. But I do have to say that it makes it much more fluffier. I always do my pizza in here. We had pizza the other night. 4 pizzas for 8 people, and it was enough. Would you say it was enough?
It's just enough.
But I have to say we had a side of spaghetti. Made extra sauce. Marinara sauce. I have a recipe for marinara sauce on my YouTube channel. Okay, so this is let me get this done. It makes the dough so much more fluffier. My mother never did any of this stuff. My aunts, they were just straight cooking. They cooked like, anyway. So I'm almost done here. And yeah, they weren't bakers. I'm a baker. My sisters weren't bakers, although my sister Rose, she did bake occasionally, but they got tired of cooking. I don't know why. My sister Ann, she just didn't want to cook anymore. Rose did, well, especially when her kids came. She had 6 of them. So I don't get tired of cooking or baking. In the winter time when it snows, I like to bake. Here's yeast. It's foamed up. We're going to pour it in here. And we're going to put it on dough and wait till it comes together. This is very easily done by hand. I'm speaking up because the machine drowns out my voice. Okay, that's done. I'm gonna put it in a container and put it in a warm place You could put it in a bowl if you don't have a container like this and cover it with a towel. I'm going to take this blade out because I don't want to sever one of my fingers. Okay. I'm going to put it in this bowl and come back in 30 minutes to stretch and pull. I put it in the microwave. It's fine that to be warm. Or you could put the oven on for a couple of minutes, shut it off, and then put this in. I'll be back in 30 minutes to stretch and pull. Okay, so it's been in the microwave for about 30-35 minutes. I'm going to take it out. See how it's growing nicely. What I'm going to do is stretch and fold. Wet your fingers. Take the dough. Pull it over. Stretch the dough. Pull it over. Oh, it feels like silk. So I'm gonna turn it like this. Fold it under. I'm gonna cover it and put it in there for another 30 minutes. And I'll be back. I won't show you the second fold because you saw me do it. I'll come back when I'm ready to put it in the oven. All right, so I made it grow for the second time, and I got the oven heating up at 450. So what I'm going to do is shape the bread now. Some flour. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, like silk. Feels like silk. I'm going to divide it in two. Wow. Huh. Okay. And what I'm going to do is put some marks in there so it looks like an Italian store bread. Then I'm going to spray a little water on it. Nice fresh bottle. With sesame seeds. I don't know how much I should put, but I'll try it. I never put the sesame seeds on before, but can't hurt. And I'm gonna cover it for 15 or 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna put it in the oven for a half hour. So you gotta keep it in a warm place. I'm try to keep it as warm as I can because it's cold weather out there. And obviously it's better to do it in the summer, but I'm gonna keep it as warm as I can for 15 or 20 minutes, and then I'll put it in the oven. Okay, so it's been in there for 20 minutes. I'm gonna put it in the oven. It's at 450. Hopefully it'll rise. I'm gonna put it on for 30 minutes at 450. Okay, so doesn't that look great? So what happened was on the first 30 minutes, I took the cover off and sprayed it with a little water. And then I put it back in and lowered the temperature to 390 and cooked it for another 20 minutes. Look at this is perfect. And it's hot. You really shouldn't cut it open until it cools off a little. But look at that bread. Delicious, I'm sure. I hope you try it. It's not that hard. You see, you need a little patience. Until next time.